Mysterious discoveries scientists still can't explain. Our universe is filled with enigmas, captivating folklore, and intriguing tales that, to this day, remain enigmatic and unsolvable. All kinds of people, including scientists, explorers, and archaeologists, are still in awe of how objects and particular natural phenomena ended up on our planet without any prior recorded history to support them. Welcome to Discovery Unraveled, where you can get many unraveling stories. You have to travel to some fairly remote locations to study some of the greatest scientific mysteries, including the bottom of the ocean, inside the human brain, the tops of mountains, and even the end of time. Let's move on with the list. Number 1, Mystery Hill in New Hampshire. Due to its stone construction, Mystery Hill has earned the nickname America's Stonehenge. According to experts, the site was either created by Native Americans 4,000 years ago as part of a megalithic astronomical complex, by migrant Irish monks who lost their monastery, or by farmers in the 18th and 19th centuries who misinterpreted their work. America's oldest archaeological location, Mystery Hill, is situated in Salem, New Hampshire. The location, according to Atlas Obscura, consists of a network of tiny stone walls, peculiar stone placements, and underground chambers. Archaeologists are still baffled by the site, despite all the theories as to who constructed it and why it was used. Number 2, Roman dodecahedrons in Europe. Roman dodecahedra are tiny hollow objects with 12 flat pentagonal faces and a hole in the center of each face. They are made of stone or bronze, and they date to the 2nd or 3rd century AD. These artifacts have been discovered all over Europe, in places like Wales, Hungary, and the eastern part of Italy. There have been about 100 of them discovered, and the riddle is that none of these bronze artifacts has ever been discovered in documents or images from that era. Many things, including candlesticks, dice, and gauges to calibrate water lines, have been proposed as possible uses for these artifacts. Number 3, Composition of the Universe. What substance makes up the majority of the universe? What makes up the universe is a straightforward query that also confoundingly lacks a solution. It comes out that the amount of material in the universe can barely be explained by the stars in all of the galaxies. In reality, the majority of matter in the cosmos is invisible, unreachable, and as of yet, undiscovered. Scientists have been looking for dark matter for many years, but they still don't know what it is. Number 4. Twilight Zone. What inhabits the twilight zone of the ocean? The amount of sunlight diminishes as you descend deeper into the water, and at about 200 meters below the surface, you arrive in the twilight zone. Sunlight almost entirely disappears from view, and so does our understanding of these ominous depths. According to Andoni Lavery, an acoustician at the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute, it's easier to define it by what we don't know than what we do know. However, this oceanic area is very significant. The creatures of the dark ocean play a significant part in regulating the climate, and it's conceivable, though not confirmed, that more fish are living there than in the rest of the ocean. Number 5, Stone Spheres in Costa Rica. Over 300 perfectly shaped spheres, with sizes ranging from a few inches in circumference to 7 feet across and a whopping 16 tons in weight, can be found in Costa Rica's deep jungles. There are several of these spherical objects, collectively referred to as las bolas, the balls, that were carved out of gabbro, a coarse-grained rock similar to basalt. A smaller number of these orbs were made from limestone, which is rich in shells, and a third group was created from sandstone. Even though archaeologists have agreed that these perfectly shaped stone spheres were crafted by prehistoric indigenous people and that they were placed in rows along the path leading to the House of Chiefs, no one is quite sure what these spheres actually signify or what significance they hold. Number 6, the Cockno Stone in Scotland. The Cockno stone is a piece of stone with numerous carved indentations, spiral grooves, and mysterious designs that are found in West Dunbartonshire, Scotland. According to ancient origins, the Cockno stone is thought to contain the best example of Bronze Age cup and ring carvings on the entire European peninsula. More than 90 carved indentations can be found on the 5,000-year-old stone sculptures. The 42-foot by 62-foot cup and ring marks on the stone are a type of prehistoric sculpture. The Cockno stone's nature has been the subject of numerous hypotheses. A type of ancient writing, religious symbols, star maps, or purely ornamental markings are all possibilities, according to experts. Are you amazed by these discoveries? Then the rest of the list is more interesting. Subscribe to Discovery Unraveled for unraveling mysterious stories you wish to know. Number 7. Ball lightning. What the hell is ball lightning? Stories of eerie light spheres that glow, crackle, and linger during thunderstorms have been passed down for millennia. They have been observed in residences, rural areas, cities, on airplanes, and even while passing through windows. Although they appear to be from another planet, experts think they are actually very much a part of our own. Ball lightning is the name for these apparitions, which continue to be among the planet's most puzzling weather occurrences. Ball lightning is unpredictable and typically only lasts for a few seconds. Ball lightning cannot be consistently sought out and located. Despite being uncommon, many individuals have seen it. Although scientists don't fully understand where it originates, this hasn't prevented them from attempting to create it in their laboratories. Number 8. The Kat Shabib in Jordan. Archaeologists are still baffled by an ancient wall in Jordan because they don't know who constructed it or what it was used for. The 93-mile-long Kat Shabib stone wall was first mentioned in 1948 by British ambassador Sir Alec Kirkbride, who found it while flying over Jordan. According to Live Science, archaeologists have found that the wall spans a distance of 66 miles from the north to the northeast to the south to the southwest. Pottery discovered nearby has only helped researchers determine that this mysterious wall was most likely constructed sometime between the Nabatean era, 312 BC to AD 106, and the Umayyad period, AD 661 to 750. The wall's purpose is also largely unknown because it isn't tall, indicating that it wasn't constructed for defensive reasons. Researchers point out that ancient farmland is more obvious to the west of the wall than to the east, suggesting that the wall may have distinguished between ancient farmers and nomadic pastoralists. Number 9. The aluminum wedge of Aiud in Romania. The aluminum wedge of Aiud, discovered in 1974 by workers in Romania, confounds archaeologists because it is made up primarily of aluminum, 89%, with traces of copper, zinc, lead, cadmium, nickel, and other elements. However, because aluminum is not found in nature, it must be manufactured, and aluminum production had ceased since the 1800s. The wedge was discovered next to bones from a mastodon, so if it is as ancient as the bones, the enigmatic object is at least 11,000 years old. Others think that this tiny fragment is proof that alien visitors to Earth in the past left the aluminum wedge behind. Number 10. The Antikythera mechanism found in the Aegean Sea. To forecast astronomical positions and eclipses for calendar and astrological purposes, the ancient Greeks used an analog computer. In 1902, the Greek island of Antikythera's coast yielded the Antikythera mechanism among its debris. In approximately 87 BC, or between 150 and 100 BC, Greek scientists created this sophisticated mechanism. It is a very impressive machine made of at least 30 bronze gears that mesh together and 37 gear wheels that enable it to simulate the moon's erratic orbit and track the motion of the sun and moon. Number 11. The Bermuda Triangle in the North Atlantic Ocean. One of the best-known enigmas on Earth is the Bermuda Triangle. More than 50 ships and 20 airplanes have inexplicably disappeared in the North Atlantic Ocean in a region bounded by the coasts of Bermuda, the Greater Antilles, and the Florida Panhandle. There have been reports of strange occurrences in this triangle-shaped area, including ships that have been unable to send out distress signals, disappearing aircraft, and even disappearances of rescue operations. Although many people believe that some type of supernatural power exists here, it is most likely due to environmental and geophysical causes. The Bermuda Triangle is still one of the world's greatest secrets. Number 12. Stonehenge in England. People have been fascinated by Stonehenge, a prehistoric structure located in Wiltshire, England, for many years. Although we are aware that between 5,000 and 4,000 years ago these enormous stone monuments were constructed, it is still unclear how people were able to transport these huge stones. According to Live Science, Stonehenge was part of a larger sacred area that also held other stone and wooden structures. Following the discovery of more than 350 animal bones and tool pieces, researchers also learned that the area had been used for hunting. Regarding this holy location, there are still a lot of unanswered concerns. Why did Stonehenge get built? Without the right tools and equipment, how did the people manage to transport these large, heavy stones and then put them together? Are you curious to know the secrets behind this mystery? Let us know in the comments section below. Also subscribe to Discovery Unraveled for more interesting and mysterious videos. Check out other videos on this channel.